Hello and welcome to our Master LinkedIn workshop. My name is Carlos Martins and I work for Luther Wood Employment Services. This workshop aims to provide you with information to help you to improve your use of LinkedIn, the social platform for professionals here in Canada. So let's go and check some details about how to improve the use of LinkedIn here in Canada. And you notice that I'll not be talking about LinkedIn at the beginning. We are going to talk about fundamental concepts that we need to know prior to the use of LinkedIn so we can connect this knowledge that we are learning with the platform. Once we get this together, then it's when we are going to have the opportunity to take the most from this platform. There are many things that we need to understand before we dive into how LinkedIn works. One of the things that I always start this workshop with is with this posting from Peter Hawkins on LinkedIn. And Peter is an owner of a logistics company called Mellow Hawk based in Mississauga. Okay. Peter is someone that helps a lot of newcomers to Canada. So he was also one of our panelists here one time for one of our activities. And he was sharing this post the other day, and I found this fantastic because it just summarizes everything about LinkedIn, about personal branding, and also the concept of luck, that is when opportunity finds preparation. Let's dive in this post from Peter Hawkins. So he says here in this posting, today I'm frustrated. 51 candidates have reached out to me, great news, with incomplete LinkedIn profiles, bad news, and no context, meaning people reaching out to him and not explaining why they are reaching out to him. So also bad news. When your profile is incomplete or worse, riddled with typos, you appear to be inexperienced, lazy, or incompetent. You actually created an obstacle to getting hired. Your profile is your advertisement for you. You could be great candidates, but you are making it difficult to find out. This is amazing. Like, I could be talking about this post from Peter for an hour because it's so great in so many ways. Basically, what he's saying here is like, hey, you are reaching out to me. I have a company and I hire people. And here you are. I can see you, right? You're reaching out to me. But the bad thing is you are reaching out to me and you're not providing any context. You're not explaining why you want to connect with me. And the other thing also is your profile is incomplete. I don't understand what you do, what value you're bringing, right? So basically, you are giving a bad impression in your first contact with Peter. And we don't want that to happen, right? So we want to give a positive impression or first impression to Peter. That's our mission. And that's why we are going to be discussing some concepts before we get to LinkedIn. And these concepts are related to marketing. So your goal in this workshop is to learn how to use LinkedIn as a tool to promote your professional brand effectively. In this piece of our workshop, we are going to learn what is a professional brand. Let's say that you are going to buy groceries, okay? And you are looking for your cereal or a cereal for, your mornings and your breakfast with your family. So you have your cart and you are shopping around, and then you finally find the aisle where you can check the options for cereals, and you're going to notice that there are cereals of any kind, right? Different packages, different prices, flavors, so on and so forth. How do you decide about how to get the best product for us, right? So there are some requirements every time when we are shopping around and we have so many options, right? So things such as I said, packaging, price, reviews, ingredients, competition, and also the brand. Is a familiar brand, is a brand that I've never heard of. So, these are things that this package here is gonna make us decide if we're going with product A or product B or product C, so on and so forth. Okay. Now, the challenge here is that this concept that we just described, where we are going to see, when we are checking a product, we check the packaging, the price, the reviews, the ingredients, competition, competition meaning options, right? And brand. The same thing applies to you as a job seeker. Okay, and I'm going to give you the example. For example, what would be the packaging for us as job seekers? Because we are products, and that's basically what I'm saying here. We have to see ourselves as products, and we are promoting ourselves or putting ourselves out there so employers can opt for us or have ourselves as an option. For these products, in this case, us as job seekers, what would be the packaging? The packaging is the way you dress, okay? So for example, right now, I have a specific way to dress because I want to cause a good impression to the viewers of this workshop. What is the price? The price is the salary that you're going to request. So sometimes employers are going to say, okay, what salary do you have in mind, right? So you have to give a number. And if you don't have a number, you have to find out what that number should look like. What are the reviews? For example, you go to Amazon and you buy something. Many times, I'm giving my own example. When I'm buying something, the reviews of other people is something that is gonna influence directly my decision. So what is the reviews, or what are the reviews in our case as job seekers? They are the references. We are sending references to, or sharing those references to employers so they can make a decision about if they are gonna hire us or not. What are the ingredients that we see in a package, for example, of a cereal? How this could translate to someone that is a job seeker. The ingredients of a job seeker are the skills that you have and you can offer to employers. And what is the competition? The competition are the other candidates, right? We have to always consider competition because the competition will be always there. When you apply for a job, there are companies that they're going to receive 200, 300, 500 resumes. It's so crazy that we always have to have that in mind. Even if you are a great candidate and you have a good application, keep in mind that there are also other candidates out there that they have same quality as you, or maybe even better qualities, considering the job, of course, requirements than you. And finally, what would be the brand? The brand is the perception the employers have about you, okay? So this is one thing that these are concepts that we have to keep in mind. First of all, that we are products. Who are our clients? The clients that we have, they are the hiring managers, recruiters. They have to see ourselves as the best option to pick from the shelf and put in their supermarket cart, right? That's basically what it is. And these are things that we have to keep in mind building a product. In this case, building ourselves to be a product to be offered to the job market. The way we dress, the salary you're looking for, our references, the skills we have, the competition, in this case, the candidates, and the perception that people have about us. Another thing that we have to understand in these marketing concepts here is the concept of branding. You need a strategy to build this perception that I was telling you in the previous slide. So, as you probably know, we make assumptions about everything. So if we see someone Even if we never spoke to that person, we start to make assumptions or make judgments even before talking to that person, based on the way that person is dressing, based on the way that person is acting, based on everything. You don't even know that person, but you already have a perception. Even the way the person writes an email gives you a perception, right? So this has, of course, influence in how people are gonna see us, in a bad way or in a good way. Remember the post from Peter? That's basically what it is. When we reach out to him without giving or providing any context, or with our incomplete profile, we are basically building a bad perception for Peter. So we have to have this concept very clear in our heads. So let's first see the concept, the general concept in marketing for branding, okay? And then we are going to apply this concept for ourselves. So branding is all of the ways you establish an image of your company in your customers' eyes. Basically, it's the perception that your customers are going to have about your company. Now, how do we change? How do we switch this to ourselves? Branding is all of the ways you establish a perception of yourself in the eyes of hiring managers. So it's the essential, the essence of this concept is basically the same. We are talking about perception. And in this case, is the perception of us to hiring managers. And of course, we want to build the best or a positive perception of us to hiring managers, or to those companies that we are applying for jobs. So having a good brand is something that we need to have when we are gonna build this brand with the use of LinkedIn, and we are gonna see how it can be done. So some examples of perception that we have of products and people. So for example, what's your perception about McDonald's? You probably have a perception about McDonald's. Can be good, can be bad. It's your own experience. About Sony, same thing. About people, Steve Jobs, for example, Justin Trudeau, or I don't know, Donald Trump, whatever person that you have in mind, an artist, for example, an actor, a business person, you have perception, or even people that work with you, you have perception about everybody that you have direct or indirect contact, okay? So our mission here is to build the brand, or a brand that is positive for us, and of course is going to help us to land the job we're looking for. Before we move forward, there is another concept that I would like to bring here, and it's the concept of the that is a central, I would say, concept in marketing, that is the marketing mix. And this marketing mix is composed of 4 P's, and they are product, price, place, and promotion. Let me give you a background first for marketing, from the marketing perspective, and then we are going to translate this to ourselves as job seekers. So what is the product? Product is everything that we are offering to a market, okay? So for example, a cell phone, a TV, a service, everything that you can offer to a market in exchange of something else, in this case, you know, money or whatever you're looking for, it's considered a product. Of course, this product is solving a problem to whoever is buying that product. So for example, you buy a car because you need a car to transport yourself, transport your groceries. So that's basically a solution that you're looking for. Price, what is the price? Price is of course what you're paying for that product, but it's not only that. Price is also everything that we perceive as a cost for ourselves. So for example, if you have to wait a lot of time to be able to get into a restaurant, that is also part of the price that you are paying, because that's a cost for you. The amount of time that you'll be driving to arrive to a specific store to buy a product, for example, that's a cost for you. It's the cost of your gas, is the cost of your time. So all of these things are perceived by the consumer as a cost. What's the place? The place is where you can find that specific product that you want to buy. So the availability of that product. So for example, is this product available in a store? Is this product available online? Do I have to order food, for example? Are they able to deliver the food to my house, or do I have to go there? So the way the service or the product is being delivered, or the way the product or service is available for you. And finally, what is the promotion? Promotion is the way this product is advertised to the, whatever audience this product is trying to be connected with. So for example, if I'm a new restaurant in town, I have to promote that business so people can learn about that new restaurant, what we do, what's our price range, what type of food we serve, where we are located. All these details will be a responsibility of the promotion, because that's how people are going to learn about us. Okay, so that's basically a marketing perspective of the marketing mix. And one thing that is very important that you need to know here is that these 4 P's, they have to be well calibrated. And what I mean by that is that if one of these P's are not adjusted well, your product's gonna fail. And I'll give you an example. Let's say that you have a great product. Let's say it's a TV, okay? LED TV, great TV, 60 inches, whatever, 65 inches. It's a great product. It's available online. It's also available in many stores across the city. Everybody knows about this product because it's advertised everywhere. It's in on the internet. It's also on some TV advertisements, some billboards, and so on and so forth. But there is a huge problem here, is the price. Even though you know about the product and everything, the price is too high, and people just don't see the value in your product to pay for that price. Okay, so the price is failing here. But let's see, the price is okay, the product is great, it's available everywhere, but nobody knows about this product. So again, you're gonna have another problem. Now let's translate this to our situation as job seekers. Who is the product? It's ourselves. We are the products. We are the ones trying to convince the clients, in this case, companies, employers, to hire ourselves to become part of their become part of their team. What's the price? Is the salary people are paying for us, but not only the price. Remember that price can also mean costs for whoever is buying the product, in this case, whoever is hiring you. So beyond price, you have also the cost of language barriers, the cost of not knowing a specific software that you need to know in order to get a job or to work in that specific field, or a methodology that is required, or a certification that you need. So all these things, if you don't have and the employer is considering you to be the one to be hired, this is going to be a cost for the employer, because the employer is going to either pay you to take all these certifications and training, or the employer is not going to be able to have you available right away, because you have to go all through these trainings, getting certifications and all these things. What is the place? Place is the commute from your house to the employer, or in this case, in the site that you're going to be working. So of course, if you are too far away, that's one thing. Also, you can be someone that you are willing to relocate. That's another thing. So these are everything related to place. And what is the promotion here? The promotion is every effort that we put in to advertise or to market ourselves to the job market. So for example, when I go to a networking event, I'm putting myself out there, I'm making myself known to other people. When I send, for example, a resume to an employer, that's the same thing. I'm making myself known to that employer. And also, this specific P here, promotion, is related to LinkedIn, because on LinkedIn, we are going to be promoting our personal brand, our perception to other people out there, okay? Again, if one of these P's is not working for you, you are going to fail in your job search. There is no way. If something is missing in your product, people are not going to hire you. If there is a lot of costs involved to hire you, people are not going to hire you. If you are too far away or not willing to relocate or something like that, people are not going to be willing to hire you. And if people don't know that you exist, if you're not applying for jobs, if you're not connecting, people are not going to hire someone that they don't even know, right? So I hope this was interesting for you, interesting information. Actually, this is a concept that you can apply anywhere, not only for job searching, but anything, okay? I love this topic here, but anyways, I hope hopefully this was informative. But now let's take this concept that we just learned and move on to the next topic.